Africa, continent of contrast, beauty and splendor. About 800 kilometers northwest from Cape Point, close to the majestic Ochrabis waterfalls in the Orange River near the town of Upington, lies the region of the Green Kalahari and the well-known vineyard estate of SMB Farming. This dry semi-desert region is well known for its excellent climate for the production of most cultivars of grapes. The SMB farm, with its extraordinary scenic landscapes and excellent climate for grape production, lies on the banks of the impressive Orange River and stretches over more than 2,500 hectares of land. SMB Farming belongs to the Scholz family, who grew up in this area. Mr. and Mrs. Cully Scholz now live in Benoni in the Gauteng province. The managers on the farm manage the everyday activities of the SMB farm. Apart from the farm's production of different cultivars of grapes, it also harbors a vast, stretched-out private game reserve for different types of buck and other small species of game, including red hartebeest, springbuck, gemsbuck, kudu, zebra, and ostrich. The farm produces grape cultivars like Prime, Festival, Flame, Thompson, Red Globe, Midnight Beauty, etc., whilst harvest season is during the hot summer period from November to January. The grapes are selected and packed by farm workers on the premises in the ultra-modern and mechanized packing store. During the packing of the table grapes, the grapes are graded and inspected by a neutral inspector. Then stored under strict cooling specifications in the huge coolers adjacent to the packing store. Certain grape cultivars are transported by road to the nearby Orange River wine cellars for fermentation into wine and the bottling thereof, while raisins are sold to a factory nearby to be cleaned and packed for the export markets. The farm also produces steamed cultivar grapes. These selected steamed grapes are used to produce low-alcohol, dry white steam wines at the local winery. The SMB Farming steamed cultivar grapes are kept separate from other producers' grapes at the wineries because of its uniqueness. SMB is one of the few South African vineyard farms with approval for export of table grapes to Marks and Spencer in the United Kingdom. Water is no shortage on this farm. Pumps like these pump thousands of litres of water on a daily basis to the 2 storage dams on the farm, especially built for irrigation purposes. From these dams, the water is pumped to the different vineyards and other needed plantations or agricultural areas on the perimeters of the farm. The gardens at the managerial houses and the main residence on the farm are under irrigation twice a day. The windmill on the farm also supplies fresh water to the drinking holes of the private game reserve, as well as to the residence itself. The farm is run on strong scientific research and proven agricultural methods, which provide the business with a strong financial income. Even in times of a poor harvest, one can still expect an above-average harvest. The farm hosts the biggest variety of indigenous koekerbome or quiver trees in the neighbouring area. The kameeldoringboom or camel tree is common to this section of the country and forms part of the history of this region. The farm is situated close to public transport by means of a national road running along the farm's southern border, as well as the railway line between the neighbouring towns of Kakamas and Kemus. The national airport at Upington is linked with daily flights from Cape Town International and Johannesburg International airports. The workforce of the business consists of the owner, full-time managers, and nearly 400 workers, 30 hereof as permanent staff and the rest as casual workers during peak seasons. All these employees are accommodated in special-built houses and compounds on the farm itself. Both the houses and compounds are provided with electricity, running water, ablution blocks and other facilities. The workforce is a happy, knowledgeable and supportive team, They enjoy their work and, true to their culture, always have time to sing, even during the harvesting process. The managerial houses, as well as the main residence, is architect designed with modern facilities and well laid out gardens. The main residence is well nestled between the sand dunes and indigenous trees, making it a real lust for the eye. The exterior of the house needs minimal maintenance and supports the contours of the rough landscape. Ample parking space and a closed-up double-spaced garage with 2 or more vehicles adjourns the house. An independent flatlet with a lounge, bedroom and its own bathroom makes a visit from the mother-in-law or a surprise visit from friends an absolute pleasure. The stylish interior of the house reflects the arty hands of the hostess and includes a foyer with steps leading down to the living area with a bar, TV lounge, dining room and breakfast nook. The fully equipped kitchen with eye-level oven and a stove makes a feast for the eye. The sleeping quarters consist of 3 bedrooms, each with its own ensuite bathroom with shower, toilet and basin. The main bedroom also offers a double-sized bath. Every area or room features its own climate control air conditioner and underfloor heating, providing comfort during winter and summer. A beautiful garden with both exotic and indigenous plants features a water fountain and coloured lights to brighten up the scenery by night. The farm implements and equipment on the farm are in excellent condition and include machinery like vineyard tractors, trailers and harvest carriers, road-making equipment, earth-moving equipment, pickup trucks, 4x4 vehicles, pumps, hydraulic equipment, plows, light delivery vehicles, diesel fuel supply pump and fuel tanks, and water carriers. The Green Kalahari is well known for its 4x4 routes, and the private trail at the SMB estate is no exception to the rule. Huge red sand dunes provide the perfect backdrop for trails and routes for the 4x4 enthusiast. Add these to the rocky hills and climbs on the farm and you have a winner. The safety issues on the farm are addressed by total electrical security fencing around most of the residential areas on the farm. The farm lends itself to many different optional possibilities for future expansion of the farm and business. With little financial input, the farm can be transformed into a guest farm complex, rendering added value to the farm and the ongoing request for overnight facilities in the area. The private game camp or reserve can be upgraded to include a wider variety of game and even some bigger species. Few other grape farms in the country offer the same ingredients and diversity as that of SMB Farming, thus making this unique farm one of the best in the vicinity and surely in the Green Kalahari. Whether it's for splendor and beauty, profitability or diversity, enjoyment or tranquility, fine grape cultivars or wildlife scenes, the SMB Farming Estate offers everything and a lot more.